Good evening. Thank you for coming out to Know Your School Night here at Burncoat High School. My name is Mr. Arguello. I am your son or daughter's U.S. History 1 teacher. Um, I teach 3 periods of this class, second, third, and fifth. I will be showing everything in this video according to second period. However, it is the exact same for third and fifth. Um, Below here, you can see my email address. If you have any direct questions about your son and daughter, I can answer them via email most quickly. However, I've also posted there my website, which you can follow the daily agendas for each of the classes, as well as my school issued phone number, where you can leave a voicemail and I will usually get back to you within 24 hours. And I do speak Spanish, so I can always communicate in Spanish if need to be. So today we are going to talk a little bit about the topics of the course. We will then also show you our Google Classroom, grading policies, makeup work policy, and the extra help area that is available. This course covers everything from the founding of the country, the American Revolution, to the period between World War I and World War II. This is a huge period of time, so there are aspects that do get cut out of the course, but I personally make a large attempt of making the curriculum more equitable and bringing in perspectives that are not in the traditional version of history that is typically found in the textbook. So we will be talking a lot about the Native American experience, the African American experience, the Latino experience within the United States, and various immigrant groups, as well as women and LGBTQ issues. The Massachusetts state government recently redid the standards for this course and has incorporated some of it, but I like to take a deeper delve into these topics. We will be covering World War I at the end of the year. That is usually where we start to run out of time, but we do really try to squeeze everything in. My class predominantly runs through Google Classroom. This is what your child's Google Classroom will look like from their perspective. You will have the Meet link posted at the top and the time that your son or daughter meets. If they are in period 3 or 5, they would be different days and different times. Listed in the feed, this is where you can find everything chronologically as we go through the day. As you can see here, there are bell ringers. Every day we have a class, we begin with a bell ringer. These are just simple questions to start activating your child's thinking as I take care of attendance and we wait for everyone to log on and do some clerical work. There are sometimes exit slips or class assignments that need to be posted in order to show that your son or daughter was engaged in class during the appropriate Google meeting. Every week, your son or daughter has a current event assignment that is due on the last day of the week. These are the Friday assignments. And you can see that essentially your son or daughter needs to find a news article that is an appropriate news article, and they will complete a worksheet asking for a summary of the article, their opinion on the article, as well as key vocabulary present within that article. This is a Friday activity. It should take somewhere between 30 to 40 minutes and no more. It is a way of having your student be knowledgeable of the current news of the day so that we can make connections from the past to the present more easily. Each unit will also include some sort of project or essay and document-based questions. This is for your son or daughter to start building the skills needed for the MCAS exam. We will also be working on research skills this year, where your son or daughter will need to write an essay after having completed research using online databases. If you click on that pinwheel, you can come down here and see the grading policy. Current events are only 10% of the grade. They are more there to help your son or daughter improve their grade rather than hinder it. Tests or examinations will equal 20% of their grade. Projects equal 20%, as well. Classwork is 30%, and essays and writing assignments will add up to 20%. You can follow your son and daughter's grades through two methods. One is signing on to receive weekly emails through Google as their primary guardian. You can receive those weekly emails. However, they are not the most detailed. The best option you have is to make your son or daughter open up their Google Classroom, click on the classwork tab, and then in the upper left-hand corner on theirs, you will see something that says view your work. There you can see your son or daughter's grade as well as any missing work and the comments that I have made on how they can improve or why they received the grade that they received. Most assignments will be accompanied with a rubric, which will also help you understand why they received the grade that they received. Generally, it's fairly clear when a student is missing or a component after I've made the appropriate commentary. With that said, I do accept makeup work. I am more lax in that policy at the beginning of the year, especially now with remote learning and understanding that there are technology difficulties. However, as we progress throughout the year, we tend to tighten up the time period for late work as well as what assignments are accepted as late work, barring any excused absences. So if your son or daughter forgot to do the homework assignment, they have a day or two to make up some of the work. However, they will be losing some credit for it being late, but I will not penalize them completely if it is done in an appropriate time span. We do like to teach our kids that deadlines matter. So as things progress, if it's over a month past or we've moved on from that topic, especially as the year progresses, I will be less lenient to accept that late work. Your son or daughter can always access help through the extra help session on Wednesdays at 1:43 to 2:30, or by appointment by emailing me, and I will set up a one-on-one video meeting with them to help them with any of their work. That we can then share the screen and deal with more one-on-one attention. There is also time built into the schedule. However, during the day, those are a little bit more difficult to allocate, so those are usually only done through appointments, as I have meetings and your son or daughter may also have other classes. As far as moving forward and communicating, I am always available via email or by phone. I do get back to parents relatively quickly, and I look forward to working with all of you throughout this next year. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good evening.